Welcome to English Easy Hub. Join us as we ignite the flames of your English learning journey together.
Please subscribe to watch and embark on your English learning journey. Don't miss out on the exciting content. Sam, a dedicated English learner, seeks guidance from his teacher to overcome his challenges in mastering the language. During their detailed conversation, the teacher addresses common mistakes learners make, such as choosing uninteresting materials, comparing progress with others, and seeking shortcuts. The teacher emphasizes the importance of engaging with content that interests the learner, practicing consistently, and finding opportunities to interact with native speakers. The dialogue offers valuable insights and practical tips to enhance motivation and effectiveness in language learning.
Good morning, teacher. I need your help, please. I think I have some problems learning English.
Good morning, Sam. Sure, I'd be happy to help. Learning a new language can be challenging. What's on your mind?
I know, but I want you to help me with this, please. Do you remember you recommended us to read books in English?
Yes, I remember. Reading is an excellent way to improve your vocabulary and comprehension skills.
Well, I have been reading some books in English, but I get bored really fast, teacher, and I really want to improve my English. I don't know what to do. Help me, please.
That's a common issue many students face. One of the most common mistakes is not choosing materials that genuinely interest you. When you choose content that doesn't engage you, it becomes a chore rather than an enjoyable activity. Have you tried reading books or materials on topics you're passionate about?
Not really. I've been focusing on the books suggested for language learners, but they don't interest me much.
That's where the problem lies. It's essential to select materials that captivate you. Instead of sticking to traditional textbooks or staged dialogues, explore content created for native speakers on subjects you love. This could be novels, magazines, or online articles related to your hobbies and interests.
I see what you mean. So, it's okay to read things outside the typical language learning materials?
Absolutely. In fact, it's better. For example, if you're interested in gardening, read articles, watch videos, or listen to podcasts about gardening in English. If you love history or science, find resources in those fields. The key is to immerse yourself in the language through content that excites you.
That makes sense. I'll give it a try. What other common mistakes should I avoid?
Another common mistake is comparing your progress to others. Everyone learns at their own pace and using different techniques. What works for one person might not work for another. When you constantly measure yourself against others, it can be demotivating and counterproductive.
I've definitely done that before. It's hard not to compare when you see others advancing faster.
I understand. I experienced something similar when I was learning English. I used to compare myself to a classmate who always seemed to do better than me. It was frustrating until I realized she had been studying English privately for years, while I was relatively new to it. Remember, learning is a personal journey. Focus on your own progress and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small.
That's reassuring. I'll try to focus more on my own progress. Are there any other tips you have for staying motivated?
Definitely. One crucial aspect is avoiding the search for shortcuts. Many people look for quick fixes or hacks to learn English rapidly, such as learn English while sleeping or master English in a month. While some tips and tricks can aid your learning, there is no substitute for consistent effort and practice. Learning a language takes time, patience, and regular practice.
I've seen those ads about learning English quickly. They seem too good to be true.
That's because they often are. Instead of wasting time on shortcuts that promise instant results, invest your time in steady, deliberate practice. Incorporate learning into your daily routine and use a variety of methods: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Use technology to your advantage, but be wary of any method that seems too easy.
So, it's about making language learning a regular part of my life?
Exactly. Think of it like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Consistency is key. Set realistic goals and try to practice a little every day. Also, don't be afraid to make mistakes. They are a natural part of the learning process.
That's helpful. I'll work on incorporating English into my daily routine and not be too hard on myself when I make mistakes. Any final advice?
Yes, one last tip. Engage with native speakers as much as possible. This could be through language exchange partners, online forums, or even social media. Real-life practice is invaluable and helps you apply what you've learned in a practical context. And remember, the journey of learning a language is ongoing. Be patient, stay motivated, and enjoy the process.
I've heard that speaking with native speakers can really make a difference. How do I find these opportunities?
Great question. There are several ways to find native speakers to practice with. You can join language exchange websites or apps where people connect to practice languages. Social media groups and online communities dedicated to language learning can also be helpful. Additionally, local language clubs or meetups can provide in-person practice opportunities.
I hadn't thought about local meetups. I'll look into those. Any specific online resources you recommend?
Sure. Websites like Tandem, HelloTalk, and Conversation Exchange are great for finding language partners. For structured practice, you might try platforms like italki or Preply, where you can have lessons with native speaking tutors. These platforms can provide both casual conversation practice and formal lessons tailored to your needs.
Those sound like excellent resources. I'll check them out. What about listening skills? I sometimes struggle to understand spoken English, especially different accents.
Listening skills can be particularly challenging, but they are crucial. Start with content that matches your current level, such as English learning podcasts or slower-paced videos. Gradually expose yourself to more natural speech by watching movies, TV shows, and news broadcasts. Try listening to a variety of accents to get accustomed to different pronunciations. Subtitles can be a great aid initially, but aim to wean off them as your comprehension improves.
I'll definitely try that. It's easy to get overwhelmed with fast speech, but I can see how gradually increasing the difficulty will help.
Exactly. It's all about gradual exposure and practice. Another tip is to repeat what you hear. This can improve both your listening and speaking skills. Try shadowing exercises where you mimic the speaker as closely as possible. It's a great way to improve your pronunciation and rhythm.
That sounds challenging but useful. I'll give it a shot. What about vocabulary? I feel like I keep forgetting new words.
Building and retaining vocabulary is a common struggle. Here are a few strategies. 1. Use a vocabulary journal. Write down new words along with their definitions, example sentences, and any other relevant information. 2. Flashcards. Apps like Anki or Quizlet can help you practice and review vocabulary regularly. 3. Contextual learning. Learn words in context rather than in isolation. Read articles, watch videos, and listen to conversations where these words are used. 4. Active usage. Make a conscious effort to use new words in your speaking and writing. The more you use them, the better you'll remember them.
Those are great tips. I've used flashcards before, but I haven't been consistent. I'll try to be more disciplined with them.
Consistency is key, Sam. Make it a habit to review a few flashcards every day. Also, don't forget to revise older words while learning new ones. This reinforces your memory and ensures you don't forget what you've already learned.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much for all these tips, teacher. I feel much more confident about my approach to learning English now.
You're welcome, Sam. Remember, the journey of learning a language is ongoing. Be patient with yourself, stay motivated, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Keep me updated on your progress and feel free to reach out if you have more questions.
I will, teacher. Thanks again for your guidance. Have a great day.
You too, Sam. Good luck with your studies.
In conclusion, Sam gains a comprehensive understanding of how to improve his English learning journey. The teacher's advice highlights the significance of selecting engaging materials, avoiding unnecessary comparisons, and integrating language practice into daily routines. By following these strategies and embracing the gradual process of language acquisition, Sam is equipped with the tools and motivation needed to make steady progress. The conversation underscores the importance of patience, consistency, and a genuine interest in the learning process, providing a solid foundation for successful language development.
Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share to keep the English learning journey alive.